Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is another review, okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 dun. And all that goodness. All that goodness, okay? Do not forget to also like this video. Just hit that little old nice like button. You can also comment below in the comment section. You can hit the share button and it shares it to your social media. Share my videos. Or go to your Twitter. You can do it to your Facebook and all of that or whatever. You can also hit the notification bell because that lets you know when I have new videos, when I'm going live, and you have to hit, once you hit the notification bell, you have to hit like all notifications, because if I'm live, if I'm a new video, all the stuff, it will pop up for you. Also, you can follow me on IG and or Twitter, and the name is somewhere on the screen. It's also in the description box below. Let's get this started. Okay, this episode, it's getting meaty. It's getting little meaty potatoes around these episodes. So we see Charity. Charity is at home being delusional. Okay, and why she being delusional? Because she's talking to her son, saying, Mama's gonna be at church preaching with Pastor Phil. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get ready to miss Mama. I said he already misses Mama, because you already be gone all the time. They ain't gonna maybe have your baby more than you do. And where is his father? Where is his father? Anyway, Grace then come in and she's upset, okay? Mainly because we know that Noah called her and told her Charity called the house, which made his wife kick him out and ask for a divorce. Why would you call Noah's house? What did you do that for? Why? Well, she's like, no, girl, don't blame me. You have never really cared too much about Noah and or me, so stop acting like that and whatnot. Well, you know what? Y'all the one acting like y'all got a secret. You know what I'm saying? He came here and didn't say hi to nobody. So Charity playing dumb diddy a little bit or whatever. And Grace like, it ain't no secret, okay? But what you need to know is, you know what I'm saying, you are not the reason that his wife kicked him out and divorced him. She wants to divorce because you called. You know for a fact that she does not like, me and him having any kind of communication. So why would you say that he came here to visit me? Well, y'all the ones was, she don't like it. Y'all was sneaking around before she left. Did she not like that? She's like, look, the point is you have ruined the marriage. Grace. I know how to, what I'm saying, take take responsibility for my actions. No, you don't. Not all the way. No, you don't. Charity, you lying. You lying, Charity, okay? And she then say Noah ruined his marriage and not me, or maybe it was you. And I was like, technically it was all of the above. I'm just saying, but Charity, had you not called that man house, his wife would not have put him out. Now, on the other hand, if you put your husband out because he had a baby before he knew you, you didn't want that husband in the first place. Let that man go. So we do see the following morning. Charity is in the bed and she's watching some pastor on the church on the television or whatever. And she was quoting something like, judge not yet ye be judged, and then you'll be judged. All that, it was too many ye's in there, and I was getting confused. But she basically said, when you go messing with other people from a distance or even silently in your heart, you are playing with fire. And she was like, amen. Charity, girl, you doing too much. So we then see Charity go to church. Okay, she talks to Carlton. Now Carlton, as we know, is the other musical director. Okay, he happens to be the gay guy or whatever. And so she's like, oh, I'm going to hell. He like, what? Why are you going there? Why? What are you talking about? I broke up a marriage. Who marriage? Noah and his wife. He live in Denver. He like, what is you talking about? Well, look, all that matters is I broke up the marriage or whatever, and I'm going to hell, and it's kind of crazy. He like, look, you're not going to hell. Hell's for people who don't want to turn to God, and you have turned to God. Well, I have, but he looked at me really. My glasses on my ear, but he looking at me funny because I have not fully turned away from the sin that got me in this mess. He said, oh, well, the problem? Now fix it, okay? Now that was easy, which means you know what you need to do to just do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. I say, well, that's a good thing too. So we see Carissa. Carissa goes see May, who's in a parlor, and she's reading Bob Newhart's book, okay? And and I'm like, I don't even like Bob Newhart. But she said, I'm reading this book to kind of, I want to see if there's any secrets in here I can figure out or whatnot. So she looked at Carissa. What do you want, Carissa? Well, how you know I want something? I have raised 4 children. I know when someone is sitting by me because they want something. So, what do you want? Well, I was wondering, since we about to move, y'all moving? Well, yeah, we sold that land, so we gonna move. Oh, okay. Well, what is it? Well, when we move, can we take the furniture? And that's it, nigga. What? Girl. And she said, oh, we will eventually pay you back. And she said, the last time y'all moved out, y'all took that furniture, correct? She's like, well, yeah. And y'all let the Nigerians sell that on eBay. I said the Nigerians, I forgot the old church they owed because it was a whole situation or whatever. She said, to avoid any civil suit or whatever, they had to let that man who took over their old church have their stuff. Okay, name it the house and everything in it. So furniture that was not even yours, you let a Nigerian sell it on eBay. Okay, so man, like, look, this is not no furniture showroom or whatever. You will be happy to pick out your own furniture and pay for it yourself. Okay, and that's it. So she's like, no. You cannot have both furniture from my house by your own, okay? And my thing is, if you don't have enough money to move and get furniture, should you be moving? And you grown, like you're not a kid moving out to mama house. You're not in your early 20s moving out. No, no, no. You are well into your 40s with 2 children. Okay? Anyway, so I'm like, well, that was funny to me. So Grace gets to church, and then we see someone is there to visit Grace. It is AJ. AJ then popped up at the church or whatever. Oh my God. Did anyone see you? And he's like, no, I don't think so. Well, okay, so what's going on? I need some cash. I'm like, he always asking for money for something, but I guess it is what it is because he hasn't gotten a job yet, and he is in a whole new city and state. So he like, I'm out here to blow up your spot or whatever. I just need some cash. I just gave you money. That was like a week ago. She's like, no, that was 3 days ago. Well, look, can I get some money or not? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. So she gives him the money that's in her purse. And she, and I'll put some more in your account, once I, get some time today. So, she like, not to be rude or whatever, but, you can't just be showing up here like that or whatever. He like, oh, okay, it's fine or whatever. And they had a little conversation. And then Phil walks in and say, "Oh, your lawyer is here in the conference room or whatever." And then, but Grace doesn't introduce him to AJ, and he don't ask who AJ is or whatever. He ended up leaving and whatnot. And then AJ then is about to leave, but she won't let him leave out the door. She asks him to leave out this other door. He like, "What's this for?" "Oh, this is exit in case of a fire." He like, "Oh, I guess I'm a fire," because she's trying to put out. I'm like, Grace, stop. You had that boy. Basically, that's a fire escape. Girl, I just cannot. Anyway, we see the person who to see Grace, her lawyer, is actually her brother Aaron. Okay, now we know Aaron is Lionel's son, also Grace's brother. And then he's there because the paperwork that she was using to pay Bishop's taxes off, she just had to sign it. So when she signed it, Bishop is now tax debt free. Okay, I'm like, yay, she paid enough for her daddy. So she then asked Aaron, can I have a favor? He's like, sure, what is it? It's this kid from church or whatever, he's having a hard time. He's fresh out of jail. He's a great kid or whatever. He just needs a break, okay? And he's like, sure, you're vouching for him. I'll help him out or whatever. Really? He's like, yeah, I just feel like whenever I think about this, I think about, if I ever need a kidney, I have a sibling. They laugh out or whatever. They're really cute brothers and stuff to do well, even though no one knows they're siblings except Lady May and probably Bishop, okay? And again, where is Charity's husband? Because Aaron was Charity's husband's new man who they was moving in together. So why we ain't see him at all? But fine. We see Charity. Now Charity is going over talking to Snake Phil. Okay? Now Snake Phil, saying up in his office or whatever, like, hey, you see the kid in Grace's office? She's like, no, I haven't. I don't know what that's about. Well, I need you to figure out who he is. She's like, Phil, I'm done. He's like, what you mean you done? I'm done. I'm not snooping anymore, whatever. I'm saying, I'm just not going to do that. I want to be AP. I really want to be AP, but I'm saying, I can't support you. No, I can support you, but I can't keep snooping. I'm not going to snoop no more. He like, look, we just got to get this thing figured out or whatever. She's like, look, from now on, if something, doesn't want to be seen, I'm not going to be the one lifting up the rock, okay? I'm not you. I'm leaving. I'm done snooping for you. So she leaves out. Now he He catches up with her later on and asks her on a date. You think you're not like me, I'm saying you think one way of me. I wanted to show you, who I really am or whatever. I want you to get to know me, so can we just have dinner and we can have a conversation? I'll think about it. But we know she gonna say it's because she like Phil. She like snake Phil. A little nasty. So we see Bishop. He goes to May and he like, May, you should get him that furniture. She like, I cannot believe Carissa brought that to you. I told her no. He like, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, she like, I don't want to give him the furniture because I want my son in my house. He like, that ain't your choice. That ain't your decision, man. That's up to them what they want to do. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, James. Don't go to Atlanta. He like, oh, a quid pro quo. Look, I already told my friend that yes, I would come. Man, what are you doing now? Well, I told Carissa no. You told your friend yes. I told Carissa no. I guess we had to stand still or whatever. You know how Missy feels about me, James. Connie feels the same way. You know what I'm saying? The fire of loyalty to our name is dying. And this is not the time to go off trying to Atlanta, okay? You should not be doing that now, James. I'm like, girl, like she talking to a child. But, he like, he leaves, like, whatever. We then see Bob email May. Okay, and then she go back and talk to Bishop like, oh yeah, Bob sent me an email asking me if I can, speak at a, Harmony and Hope event, next year, whenever it was. Oh, what did you say, May? I told him no, that I don't like how he trying to take over Kyrie and I want my presence to be known. So I said no because that's what we should do, okay? Our presence should be here all the time, James. May, do you know what it's like to feel unwanted? Okay, to feel undesired? No, because you've never felt unwanted. You've always had people at your beck and call or whatever. All I want, May, is one more Sunday. Just one more, to feel like what it feels to exist. I say, Bishop, you know what it's like to you existing now, brother. Okay? May then says, Mavis, Rochelle Cross. Okay, each time you went to them, each time, whether I knew it or not, I felt unwanted, James. Okay, I want to be respected and heard. He's like, no, you want to be obeyed. Okay, you want to be obeyed, May. I have never once mentioned Lionel to you. Never once mentioned how it made me feel. Fine, James. Go to Atlanta. I'm like, y'all be arguing, girl, like it's Shakespeare. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, it'd be so much to remember. I got to type good notes, okay? And then they disperse between each other. So we see AJ and Aaron. Okay, so Aaron, like, so how do you know Grace? Oh, I just know from church. How do you know Grace? Oh, well, I've known her for a while. He like, yeah, but like, who is she? Like, how do y'all, whatever. He's like, oh, no. He's like, I'm gay, it's not that or whatever. But our families, we used to vacation together, so I've known her since we were younger. Oh, okay, okay, cool. He was like, so how has it been, since getting out? You're like, well, the world seems fake, it seems fake. Oh, well, not Grace, Grace the real deal. Oh, you think so, huh? So AJ has this thought in his head of how Grace is solely because she gave him up for adoption and she wasn't until recently open to having him in her life. Whereas Aaron knows Grace and knows certain way to where, what I'm saying, Grace is the real deal. Like, he like, I've seen her, literally give strangers the shoes off her feet. Oh, lucky strangers. I'm like, AJ, you little snarky kid or whatever. He's like, it's not just that, what I'm saying? She feels life. The pain of life, the puzzle of it. She's real special. Again, Aaron is just, plugging Grace up. And AJ you can tell he don't know how to feel. And he wants to say, she ain't shit because she my mama. And gave me up and been had me all this time, okay? I'll be like, where's the bathroom? It's down the hall. So we go to the bathroom, and he never comes back. Ruining job opportunities. Your mama got you a whole job opportunity with somebody, and you were leaving because someone is saying how they know your mother. Your mother gave you up when she was 18. She was a kid. She was younger than what you are now. So you can't judge people on who they are as adults as they have grown up and probably tried to not make the same Not mistakes, I'm not saying he was a mistake, but you know what I'm saying, not get themselves in the same predicaments that they have in their past. And I think people sometimes forget that what a person did as a kid or decision they made as a kid does not mean they have not grown up, learned from it, and became a better person as an adult. I mean, she ain't out here, birthing 18,000 babies, giving all the babies away. She had one baby, gave one baby away, and adoption is a form, it's a choice. People have a choice to keep their child. If they don't want the child, they can give it up for adoption. I don't like it when people try to make parents feel bad for giving kids up for adoption. Like, I didn't abort you. I tried my best to give you what I couldn't give you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just, a kid can feel in some kind of way, but you can't. It's hard. Girl, I don't. It's fictional. Let me stop. Anyway, again, AJ never came back. So Zora at home making sock puppets or something for the church kids. She's a teacher at church. And the dude, Dante's girlfriend, the Dante dude who was a basketball player or whatever, the girlfriend calls Zora and invites Zora over because Dante's having this huge party because he has been picked to be an all-star. Dante seems to be an asshole jerk. Let's just make it be what it is or whatever. And when Zora gets there, Dante is drinking a whole bunch. And the fact that nobody sees that he's spiraling and they just seem to entice him into to allow him to be a jerk is why you have to be careful who you allow to be around you when you succeed in life, because some of them will let you fail as you're succeeding. Just saying. So, Zora again is at the party. And now in the meantime, in between time, Jacob is at church. Now Jacob wants to have a new program for the homeless like he had at his last church, okay? But he has to go to the board, pitch the thing to the board for them to approve, funding this homeless program to help the homeless people of the city of Memphis and everything, okay? So he in there giving this whole thing, is this, is that, we need to help this, we need to help that. When I had it for a year with my last church, we did this and we did that, and it's an epidemic, we need to fix the homeless situation, blah, 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 blah. And then Zora calls. He sends a voicemail. Oh, got to send a voicemail because, it's just my daughter. Okay. But Zora then calls again. He like, okay, 2 calls back to back. Gotta go. So he goes out in the hall and takes the call. So Zora like, Dad, don't be mad. He like, Zora, where are you? I'm at Dante's and things are getting crazy. This fool, Dante up here, drunk and is trying to burn the flag. I said, what is he doing? What are you doing, Dante? This foolishness. So because he see, okay, this is a bad situation, let me get there and try to help him fix it and everything. But he leaves before he can see even how they voted on his program or whatever. But we see that the program gets passed, okay? And it's a great, great thing. So he gets to the party. And I mean, everybody is first of all, who house is they at? Okay, is he a football player or not? No. Is he a basketball player like for a college or for the state? Because it's a big old house. Ain't he underage? I'm just confused. So again, people on live taking videos. That he is clearly. I'm gonna have a slam dunk contest with the flag in the fire pit. And they're like, brother, what is wrong? So Jacob was trying to calm him down. Oh, I'm just gonna have a little slam. I'm like, it was foolery, and everyone is just watching, and Jacob is trying to stop it. Okay, then 2 of his, I guess, players. What they called? Teammates. 2 of his teammates came like, man, don't do this now. Like, we trying to win this game or whatever. Like, do this in the office or whatever. Don't do this now. Oh, whatever. Shut up. Then they start fighting. One dude punched the other dude, and then Jacob in the middle of it, and it's a whole melee. And everyone has their phones out recording it on their live, taking pictures, and it's a whole mess. And Jacob was smack dab in the middle of it. Even though he was trying to break it up, he was still smack dab in the middle of it. And him being there did not calm anything down. And I'm like, Jacob, you can't say that, boy. That boy don't want to be saved. Should I save her? I want to be saved. He don't want to be saved. He really, really don't. Okay, so we then see Charity. Charity is at dinner with Snake Field, okay? And Snake Field is like, I want to tell you who I really am, but you can't. Got to promise to not tell nobody. Shh, okay? And she's like, okay, well, what is it? He confides in her and tells her, I'm Bob Newhart. His name was Bob, whatever else, but I'm Bob Newhart. What do you mean you Bob Newhart? What are you talking about? All the sermons the books, seminars, all my words. And she was like, what do you write his stuff? And he's like, yeah, it's all my words. And why would you do that? Like, why would you allow it? Why would you, do that? Well, the money is great or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's a chance for me to share my vision with the world. You know what I'm saying? And Bob made me believe in his own way. He said things in his own way that, you know what I'm saying, I could be the one to take over Calvary. And that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with Calvary being the only black church, it's my only chance, you know what I'm saying, preach at a church, because he's not going to put me in charge of any of the white churches. So that's why I say it's either Grace or me. You know what I'm saying? And she looking like, we have more in common than you think. Because y'all both are snakes in the grass. Oh, heifers, both of y'all. Y'all are very much so alike. Okay? So Grace goes to see AJ at his apartment because, again, Aaron called her and tell her, oh boy, came here, but my foot is, y'all. He came here and he never came back. He went to the bathroom and he left. And, so I was wondering if you knew, what happened or whatnot. So she go to see him. So what happened? I couldn't sit there. I just couldn't sit there and listen to them. Listen to how great he said you was. She's like, what do you mean? He would just, send you with this and you were that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, I had to live such a different life. I've had to sleep under the stars and be hungry and be in prison and all this hard road that he had. You know what I'm saying? And if I sat there any longer and heard him just big you up or whatever, I would have told your secrets out. I just couldn't sit with it. He couldn't sit and listen to who she is now, based on what he went through then. Okay? And so, like, you know what? I couldn't sit there, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. She keeps apologizing. I'm sorry, because I think she don't know what else to say. He like, you know what? This ain't gonna work out. This thing, you and me, it ain't gonna work. AJ, it's fine. If you can just trust me, it could work. That's it, Grace. I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? In prison, there are guys in prison, in jail, that are just pure evil. Okay? They can be trusted, mainly because you know who they are. You know you can trust who they are because they are who they are. But not the ones who think they're good and he said, but the ones who think they are good but they not. Those are the ones you have to worry about. And that's you, Grace. You think you're doing good, but you're not. I'm looking like she's doing good now. And she's trying to come to terms with the fact that the son that she gave up all that time ago is back in her life, and she's trying to just figure it out. I think sometimes people think when you meet somebody from your past, it should be, oh, Patty, yay, father, son, mother, daughter, mother, son, daughter, father. And sometimes that ain't what happened. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes some time for everyone to get used to the situation. Okay, but I digress. So I'm done. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a job. I'll pay my own rent. You know what I'm saying? And the next person who asks me who I am, I'm going to tell him. And he goes, leave. She's like, where you going? None of your business. And he leaves. I mean, he has a right to feel how he feel. But again, he act like, I don't think it's been weeks. I think it's been maybe a week, maybe two. But, give me some time, brother, son. Give me some time, whatever. But it was what it was. So Bishop is at home, okay? Bishop is at home, and he's listening to one of his old sermons or whatever. And he hear himself saying, you know what I'm saying, whenever life gets just too hard, when it gets too hard, just go have a talk with God. You hear me now? Have a talk with God. And now my Bishop voice, Bishop voice reminds me of my grandfather when I was a kid in church. My grandfather's a pastor. And that's what it reminded me of. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. We then see Carissa. Carissa go talk to May. And she has a letter in her hand. And she's like, hey, May. And May said, oh, hey, what you do with Bishop? I could not believe you would try to put a divide between us. You know what I'm saying? I wish you had some furniture for me to take what you did. I say, Mason, I wish you had furniture because I would take it. Just because, girl, come on now. So Carissa then say she's down or whatever. I wrote you a letter, because me and Jacob moving out. But I felt like before we move out, you know what I'm saying, I should say this to your face. No one in my life, and I mean no one, has hurt me like you did. You know what I'm saying? My mom always treated me like I was her competition. So when I met you from the beginning, I just wanted you to like me, and you never did, okay? And that hurt me, May. It really, really did. They was like, okay. May don't care. Okay, she then say, no one sees Grace's faults more clearly than I do. No one at all, okay? But this mess here, what mess? What mess, Carissa? Faith? Walking in that water, you know what I'm saying? Mac, Bishop going to jail, Harmony and Hope, it's all on you. It is all on you. You was just an old rusty jalopy with a corpse in the trunk. I said, girl, what? And May slapped the piss out of Carissa. Look, May slapped Carissa so hard, her whole hair full of her face. And I was like, girl, whoo, thank you for slapping it. Carissa has needed that slap since season 1. Someone should have been slapped. The only person who should not have slapped Carissa is Jacob. Everybody else, the daughter, the niece, the son, Jesus, not Bishop, because Bishop is a man. Sophia, who else? Corinne, okay? Everybody, Maven, Oprah, whatever her name was, everyone should have slapped Krista, okay? But May got, and I said, oh, oh, you're trash, May. I said, oh, she trash? You in that woman's house, in that woman's bedroom, and you call her trash? Oh, girl, I say, not me. Get out of this room. Get out of this room, Carissa. Get out. I'm going to get out, and when I leave, I ain't going to never return. I'm saying, I'm going to send Jacob and the kids here. I'm going to send Jacob and the kids here like I send them to visit a grave. I say, visit a grave? Oh, Carissa got big balls. Oh, big ball and bad. And I feel like in this scene, we seen the true Carissa. This is who Carissa is on the inside. A mean, evil woman. Okay? Not saying May is any, better, because May has her ways as well. But Carissa has always had a nasty disposition. And I felt like this is the first time we've seen the character of Carissa in human form and how she looked in this moment right here. Okay? Right here is what it was. And I was like, Anyway, so as they just looking at each other and this fuming, Bishop walk up and May was like, shh, don't say nothing, okay? Did y'all figure it out, ladies? May says, we've come to an understanding. And then Carissa smiled, all right, Bishop, I gotta go. Hugs Bishop and then she leaves. I'm like, Bishop then say, May, I'm not gonna go to Atlanta. God has been trying to get me to slow down, okay? To see me, to see him. And I've been running away from him, May. I have. And I feel like you've known that and you've been trying to show me that. And I'm sorry. I should have listened, May. I should have listened. And as he's talking, he look at her and she crying. He like, oh, May, what's wrong? We can get more furniture. What's wrong? Okay? And she just laughs. And I feel like for the first time, that was a pure happy moment for them too, and May realize I love this old man, and he loved me too. Okay, we have these things. So we then see Jacob comes home, and Carissa in the bathroom wiping her makeup off or whatever, and Jacob like, yeah, hey man, oh, you home late from the church or whatever? He's like, nah. Dante got into some trouble. Oh, what happened? He like, you ain't seen the news? No, it was all over the news. Like he got in so much trouble. He did something really, really bad, and I got fired. The team fired me because of what he did and whatnot. Because again, he got in so much trouble. They don't need me because I can't fix what he did or whatever. So we can't move right now. Can't get that house, and she looks, honey, shocked, flabbergasted, breath knocking out of her chest, okay? She looked like somebody just punched in the chest. Maybe it was May. Because I didn't went up on your mama and told her I'm leaving and I ain't, leave here and never return, Simba, is what she basically said she was going to do. And now she can't go nowhere. She got to stay in the house. Ew. Anyway, so you can't ever go off on your landlord until you've moved out. That's my thing. Grace then goes to see May. May downstairs with her Bible, getting stuff ready to talk to Sophia, because her and Sophia does Bible study. And then, she's like, hey, Ma, hey, baby, have you read, I forgot did she say Corinthians? Ecclesiastes? I don't know. I can't think which scripture she added or did she read or whatever. Because it's some secrets in there. I know it's some secrets in here that I can, get to Zora. Ma, I have something I need your help with or whatever, and I just don't know what to do. What is it, baby? What is it? My son. And she was like, took her glasses off and everything. I was like, come on now, May. You got a whole grandson. So May was the first one to give you a grandchild, a whole little boy and everything. And then it goes off. I mean, it was a good episode, okay? Very meaty. Anyway, y'all, I'm on Zun, okay? If you have watched this whole time, put in grandson, put in how many children your grandparents have. Think about it. How many children your grandparents have, and is your parent the oldest or the youngest or the middle? Okay, my grandparents I'll say on my mom's side. My grandparents on my mom's side had 7 children, and my mom was the second youngest. Yay! And that's about it. So, gotta go. Peace.